This is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. So the old bear here, he doesn't see no turnaround Tuesday. Not looking too good. Okay, Dow's down about 700. Nasdaq's down about 196 now, and S&P's down about 86. So I got to see how the end of the day shakes out here. Now, again, this is all on that tariff situation. But however, always realize one very simple thing. If, T-Man can make a deal, you will have a rip your face off rally going to the upside here. So just be, line up, make a shopping list of all the stuff that you want to buy on the cheap here, because I think it's just going to be a matter of time here before we get a nice, good turnaround. Okay, as usual, I'm going to take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. First of all, we'll take a look here at Tesla, which is getting hammered today. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Tesla, your daily chart. Now, this has been bearish for a long time. See where we have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then all your SMAs are rolling over. See how your 21-day rolled over, your 50 days rolling over, your 8-day, that's the first sign that's rolling over. And now it looks like we maybe possibly lost this 200 SMA here, and that's going to be very key, that 279.78. But, however, big but here, I've always pointed out here, I've been pointing this out here for months. Okay, as this is rallying up here. If we have a sell down, what we want to watch is these gaps and these fills, okay? So let me see if I can bigger up, make it a little more clear for you. There you go. Now we're talking. Okay. So today we had a low here so far of 261.84 level, okay? So we went back through this gap right here, okay? See, that's 275.62. This is your next level of support here is going to be 255.28, okay? There's your fill, okay? We haven't touched that yet. Your gap and your fill. Then what we want to do is we want to look to the bottom of this candle right here. This is 238.88. There's your gap, and then we want to look to the top of this candle right here. This is your fill, okay, at 218.72, okay? So gap, okay, 238.88, and then your fill right there at 218.72. And then, first of all, we have not met this 255.28 left. So there's plenty of room here on the downside. So always watch these gaps and fill. A lot of times they don't get filled today. Look at that nice run up we had. But eventually these gaps and these fills, they get filled. Okay, now you can see here RSI, we're way in the oversold condition. MACD, way over in the sold condition. That doesn't mean it can't stay there, just like we had with the overbought condition. It can stay there for a little while. But again, you just watch this gap right here. Watch the bottom of that candle and watch that gap and that fill. Very, very crucial. Okay, now upside, you got to get back above right here. This is key, is this 200 SMA, 279.78. That's going to be very, very key. If you can get above that, then we have your 8-day sitting right there at 298.78, okay? And then we can do is you follow the candles up here, okay? So what do you got there? You got 303.94. We'll come up here to the top of this candle here. We got 309 level. And we come over here, top of this candle here, 328.89. And then we're going to start running right into that 336.99, your 21-day. But realistically, there is nothing, absolutely nothing bullish about this. However, that being said, TSLS, I pointed this out many times, Tesla short is working great. TSLS, okay? So as Tesla goes down, TSLS goes up. Same way with NVIDIA, okay? NVIDIA, NVDA, you can go NVDS, and that's a short on NVIDIA. Works very, very nice. So again, if you're trading this here, just watch the top of this candle here. That would be the fill, the bottom of this candle, and then the top of that candle, the gap, and then your fill level. Those are your next support levels. Upside, just watch this 200-day. You have to reclaim that. If you can, then at 8 days, is going to be strong resistance to the upside at 298.82. Okay, take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, speaking of getting hammered, here we have Bitcoin. Okay, here we go. All right. So you can see here where we popped up yesterday, okay, and bottom line here, when you have that pop up like that and you left that gap, what did I say first thing? I said always watch that gap and watch that fill. Now that gap and fill is covered, same way with this one. This one is all covered here now too. But you ran up right in the 21-day and then you sold right off. And today we have this lower low situation. So we got today as low as 81,815. Okay, so what we're looking for is right here, 82,185. You went just a little bit lower than that. Now, if it keeps on selling, then what we're going to be looking for here is you're going to be looking for the bottom of the, well, first of all, we're looking here for this gap. Okay, this is, even though it's not filled yet, we still want to look at that 8670 level. Okay, that's going to be your support level, and then we can come over here to that's Friday's low. That's at 78,675, and then we want to watch this fill level right here at that 77,930 level. Okay, because this, you still have the gap fill and it's not filled yet. Okay, now if that is lost, then this 200-day 76,540 is going to be very, very strong support level here, especially where we already here on an oversold condition. This 200-day, if it does sell down, should hold it up nicely. Now again, if it doesn't, then what we do, and we just look to the left of the chart here, okay? 74,485, that's going to be your next level. It'll come to the top of this candle. You got 69,635, and then we'll come right over the top of this candle here, 67,135, and you just work yourself all the way on down here. But I think that 200-day with these kind of conditions here should hold up nicely, or maybe just get a sideways action. Now, upside here, well, we're going to look at the top of Friday's candle. That's going to be resistance, 85,720, okay? And then we'll come over top of this candle here, 87,015, and then we're going to come right there at 87,620. That is your 8-day. And if we get above that, then we have your 100-day at 90,080. But you can see here, very, very bearish again. Your green is rolling over, which is your 50-day, your 21-day here, your 8-day. Everything is rolling over here, so this is going to be strong resistance going out to the upside. So what I always say, when that price is below the 8-day, it's going to be sideways to down until we can get some kind of reversal. However, you can always trade this here. I trade the IBIT for the long, BITI for the short. Been working very, very nicely. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, I just want to show you both of these here. Now, you can see here where we had this really, really down low kind of a situation. Let me see if I can get that back in the picture here. Okay, so what do we have down here? Okay, you went down to 66.77 level. So what we're looking for right here is you have that 66.82. This is the level we're looking for right here, 66.53. That was your next level. So far is holding it so far. Okay, now again, if that is lost there, then we're going to be looking right here for this 65.27 level. That's going to be key. Okay, so that's going to be the lowest one of the old bunch there. Okay, so again, right now we have like almost like a bottoming candle situation here, but you know, it doesn't really mean a whole lot here. This is early in the day. Now I'm still short on this here. I took a little bit off the table there just for some daily cash flow, but I'm still riding that SCO here very, very strongly onto the downside, okay? So on the upside, if this rallies up here, what we'll do is we're watching yesterday's low. That's at 67.89, and then we're going to come to the bottom of this candle here, 68.36 level. And then we can come up to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 69.14. And then here's the big boy right there is that 69.44. Okay, if you get above that, we have that 21-day sitting at 70.90. And then we have the 100-day sitting at 71.27. And then 50-day, 200-day. But right now, there's nothing bullish about this at all. Especially now, even though we have this bottoming tail, okay, you have to have confirmation. So what it means is like tomorrow, you have to have a green candle, and you know what I'm saying? Or it's got to, you know, rally up a higher. But really, with all this resistance, that 8-day, the 21-day, 100-day, 50-day thing, I can't see where this is going up all that much. Now, 37, you still got plenty of room here. This is not oversold yet. Same way here at your MACD. Okay, so this is basically a trade. I didn't scalp any UCO here. I just I took a little bit off on the SEO just for cash flow. Now, what I always want to point out here, this is a weekly chart here, okay? So this is the number we're watching at 65.27, okay? If that is lost here, then we'll come right to the bottom of this candle right here, 63.64. That's going to be your next target, okay? And then we come down here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 62.43 level, and then we can work yourself all the way down here to this retest at 57.25, okay? Now, it gets down in this area, T-Man will have a smile from ear to ear because this is what he's looking for, that 50, 60 level. He does not want that 70, 80, $90 level. Now, they made a kind of a deal there with Saudi Arabia. And so Saudi Arabia now is going to start pumping some more oil, kind of a situation. It kind of looks like that they're going to start putting more oil on, which means the price should be coming on down, which is great. I just checked the gas at Costco there. At Sam's. It was because they're both the same here in the town. Whatever Costco does, Sam's does. Whatever Sam's does, Costco does. And gas right now is $2.68 a gallon. So that's looking really, really nice, especially a guy like me who's got Harleys and off-road vehicles and all this kind of stuff. And so that works out really, really nice going into the summertime here. Okay, so again, just watch this key level here. If we start losing all this level, especially that 65.27 level, there's your next level at that 63.64, and then you can work yourself all the way down to that 57 level. Upside here, I don't see a whole lot unless you can get above that 8-day, that 21-day, that 100-day. Then we can start rallying up. But right now, high, lower high, lower high. This is total bearishness. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, natural gas having a great day. See, there's always a trade somewhere, okay? Look at UNG. UNG, a real nice trade. Yep, 8% there on UNG today, okay? So let me just big this up a little bit here for you. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's too much there now. Okay. All right, so here we go. We had this sell-off here, but then I always pointed out here this key level here, the 21-day and the 50-day. So you can see how nice it came down, and it held that. Yesterday was a really good trading day. Now, today, if you watch my video this morning, what I said was I was going to basically here, I'm punching the wrong one. I think that's the problem there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Basically, what I was going to say is once we made a higher than yesterday, that 4.17, because if you look to the left here, right there, 4.17. Okay, so we had these. That was your resistance level, and you have just a little bit above that at 4.18. Now, once it got above there, then I jumped right into the UNG and took it long. Okay, all the way up to here. Now I'm out of the trade as of right now because what I'm watching is right here, this 447 level. Now, we made it a little bit higher than that 447 76 here. We made just a little scotch higher at 455 level, okay? So, but I took it off here because now we're sitting right at there. So I'll just wait again, just like I did yesterday, but it's a really good trade on the UNG, okay? So that was good. So we had a bottom on UNG at 23.21 and a high at 24.15 level there. So I got 80 cents out of UNG, and I'm trading 5,000 shares. So that worked out very, very nicely. Now, here we are. Look here on the weekly chart. Okay, this is what I was punching the wrong things. I got them above and down. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what we're looking here on the weekly is that 447 level. Okay, so we popped up a little bit above it just like we did there. But again, we just have to be very careful. Now, again, if we can get above that, then what would the next level of resistance we're looking for is right here. This is that 4.75 level. Okay, that's going to be your next target. And then if we get above that, we're going to look right here at that 490 level. Okay. Okay, those are going to be your next two upside targets if it keeps running. And then we'll come right to the top of this candle right here. You're looking at 536. Now we can come all the way up here at that 536 level. And then obviously if it keeps rolling, you can rally up here. But look here, we have a big target up there at that 10 level. Okay, but we got to, I'm not saying that's where it's going to go. I'm just saying one level at a time. So if we can break and close through this key level right here, close above that 4.47 level, okay, then we're looking next is that 4.75. That's going to be key. And then we're looking for 490 and then basically that a 536 level, okay? Now, on the downside here, well, you say we don't hold that, then we just do what we did in reverse, okay? So there's your support is 4.39 level, okay? 4.36, 4.32, 4.30, okay? Then we just follow it down. There's your 4.20 level, and then we go to yesterday's high at that 4.17, and then we start running right into that 8-day at that 4.09. Okay, so all we do is just do the reverse of all the resistance levels. Now all that just becomes support. But let's just see how this all shakes out. And are we going to double top here, or is it going to break up? But just if it breaks up here, just watch that target, that 4.75, that 4.90. And then we just rally the candles here all the way on up here. Because look at here, we can come all the way up here nicely into the 7 areas. Look, we got 760 there for a target. First of all, we can bring this price channel right across here. And what do you got there? You got 710. Okay, so there's plenty of room to run here on these charts. The question is, how far will it run? Now, I told you, natural gas here is going to be a very good play. T-Man, he's getting all that LNG. He wants to get that all rolling. So I think natural gas is going to be the play. And I still think that the crude oil is going to go lower. But I think natural gas is going to be a good play, but eventually go higher. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here. Pit close. We'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas, and then we throw something else in the mix. All right. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.